Welcome to Vibration Mastermind. I'm Mr. Ralph. Today, we're running a quiet, powerful experiment inside your own mind. How to negotiate with the part of you that says no to opportunity. Think with intention. Move with purpose.
Hook. Picture this. A high-value client shows interest in your service, or an investor asks for a pitch, and you freeze. Your calendar stays empty for weeks. You tell yourself you'll prepare. Then something else feels safer. Small tasks, busy work, scrolling. On the surface, you want the result, but underneath, a firm, quiet no keeps stealing your energy. What if that no isn't an enemy to bulldoze with willpower, but an internal negotiator with unmet needs?
Promise and structure. In the next 9 minutes, I'll teach the Internal Lobbyist method, a negotiation framework to translate subconscious objections into workable agreements you can test. You'll walk away with 3 clear steps, exact phrasing to use, and a 1-week micro-deal blueprint you can run tonight. This isn't hype or brute force. It's about reducing inner conflict so your energy moves toward wealth and opportunity with less resistance. Your frequency decides your reality.
Why negotiation beats force? When you push harder over an inner no, you create stress, doubt, and more resistance. The subconscious is wired to protect. Safety first, growth second. If you listen and answer the protection with a reasonable compromise, you free energy for action. That's the core idea behind the Internal Lobbyist.
I like to picture 2 people in a small office. One wants to sign the deal, the other keeps saying, "What about the risks?" The best outcomes come when they talk it out and draft a short agreement. Same here, but the office is inside your head. Model explained. Step 1. Identify objections. Listen for the language your mind uses when it resists. Common phrasing. What if we fail? We can't afford the exposure. We're not ready. Or even, this feels selfish. Write the exact objection down as a sentence. Naming changes the dynamic. Step 2. Translate the objection into policy language. Ask, what is the subconscious trying to protect? Translate, I'm afraid to pitch, into concrete stakes. Potential financial loss, reputational damage, emotional shame, or disruption of routine. Frame each stake as costs, risks, and promises. Example, risk, losing 3 client hours for no return. Cost, short-term income dip. Promise needed, proof of safety, and a limit on exposure. Think of it like an internal audit. The lobbyist wants to know who pays the cost, how long does it last, what happens if we're wrong. When you answer those with real, testable promises, the resistance stops being purely reactive. Step 3 in the model. Map the real stakes your subconscious is protecting. Some stakes are small and negotiable. A bruised ego or a night of lost sleep. Some are deep, past trauma, long-held identity rules. This method works best for negotiable stakes. If the response is intense, or if old trauma surfaces, pause and consider professional support. Safety first. 3-step negotiation exercise. I'll walk you through a concrete exercise you can do tonight. Step 1, name the objection. Say it out loud and write it down as a single sentence. Example, I don't pitch because I'm scared of being judged. Say it exactly like that.
Step 2. Offer a compromise the subconscious can test. Translate the objection into a negotiable promise. Use language that reduces exposure and creates a short evidence period. Example compromise. We will practice 1 2-minute pitch on a trusted friend this week. If it feels unsafe, we stop. If it's neutral or better, we proceed to a low-exposure client follow-up. Notice how that answers the fear with limited, reversible steps.
A good compromise treats the subconscious like a cautious partner. It gets to test the water with life rafts attached. It's not a surrender. It's a strategic concession that builds data. Step 3. Define a 1-week micro deal. This is your trial contract. Narrow, time-bound, and measurable. Template language. From Monday to Sunday, I will complete X action for Y minutes or times. I will track feelings before and after, and at the end of the week, we'll review 3 pieces of evidence. A, external result.
B. Internal response. C. Any unexpected benefit. Example microdeal. This week, I will record one 5-minute pitch rehearsal on Tuesday, send it to one trusted colleague, and journal 3 emotional reactions after each rehearsal. Include 2 safety promises inside the microdeal to the subconscious. 1. Reversibility. We can stop if it feels unsafe. 2. Limit of exposure. A cap on time or audience. Those 2 promises are powerful because they respect the part of you that wants to stay safe while still creating movement. Here's a quick script you can use aloud. Part of me says no because it wants to protect us. Let's test the water. I'll do a 5-minute rehearsal with a friend. We'll pause if it's too much, and we'll check what we learned after 7 days.
Implementation plan. Running the week-long microdeal. Day 1. Set your microdeal and write it on a sticky note. Day 2. Do the low exposure action. Rehearsal, draft, short outreach. Day 3 to 6. Track evidence. 1 short line each day. Felt safer than expected, or avoided again and noted why. Day 7. Review 3 pieces of evidence. Objective result, internal response, and any unexpected benefit. Then renegotiate, extend, scale, or adjust the promise.
Measure wins in tiny increments. Did you take the action? Did your heart rate drop by the second attempt? Did a new idea show up? These micro-evidence points tell your subconscious it's safe to relax rules. Over time, repeated short deals build a track record, not with brute force, but with consistent low-risk data. A caution. If your resistance consistently triggers panic, flashback, or immobilizing fear, this isn't a short negotiation. It's a sign that deeper work is needed. Find a therapist or coach and treat this method as a complement, not a replacement for professional care.
Recap. 1. Name the objection. 2. Translate it into stakes and offer a testable compromise. 3. Run a 1-week microdeal with clear evidence and safety promises. This is how you stop fighting yourself and start collecting proof that the world is less dangerous than the inner rulebook says. Clarity over chaos. Control over chance.
Quick implementation nudge. Tonight, write 1 sentence naming the objection. Draft 1 2-line compromise. Set your microdeal start date for tomorrow morning. Small, consistent agreements move momentum faster than big unmet vows. If you run this microdeal, please come back and leave a review describing 1 microdeal result. Even a tiny win matters. Share what you tested, what the subconscious accepted, and 1 piece of evidence you collected. Your review helps others try the method with realistic expectations. I can't wait to hear the stories. Tiny agreements, big momentum. That's the secret lobby room. Thank you for listening to Vibration Mastermind. If this episode landed, subscribe and leave a review with your microdeal result. Remember, negotiation inside your mind is how you redirect energy toward income and opportunity without burning out. Your frequency decides your reality. Think with intention. Move with purpose. See you next time.